This is the Civilization 4 NLL. Welcome to the Noble Leaders League. I am Kjotleik. Today we have two games from the first division. This is Cyrus versus Huayna Capac. Cyrus is number 10 with 6 points, Huayna Capac 15 with 3 points. Form-wise, Cyrus has 3 wins in his last 5, Huayna Capac only 1, but Cyrus is now on back-to-back defeats, while Huayna Capac hasn't lost in his last 2 games, 1 win and 1 draw. Their form seems to be crossing, and maybe with the Huayna Capac victory here, Huayna Capac will actually be in better form than Cyrus. Well, let's see what happens, shall we? The starting position show us, let's get the resource bubbles on by the way, this is the starting position of Cyrus then. Next to some copper there is also sheep. If you look at the minimap we see he is all the way in the west, on that western continent. That crosses the date line, so this little part here is the same continent as the starting continent that we see over here, and then there are some mini continents, some islands, and then a small one here, and then one larger to the east. So this all the way in the west is Cyrus's starting position. Huayna Capac starts all the way on the eastern part of the starting continent. Here he is, with some crabs, with sheep, with marble, horse, and there is also some fish down there. Okay, let's get the game rolling. Let's get back to Cyrus, get rid of the resource bubbles, and get the game going. Here we are, Cyrus versus Huayna Capac in the first division, round 7. 1 city each, Huayna Capac in Buddhism, Cyrus now in Hinduism, 2 cities each, we are at turn 60 there, 3 cities each at the moment, different religions. Huayna Capac is cautious. This is interesting to see. Huayna Capac started the season really poorly. Cyrus has been okay in the beginning, 5 cities each now, they are good at expanding it seems. Coming up to 1 AD pretty soon. And we have passed it. I think it was 5-5 in city count. Right now it's Huayna Capac 6, Cyrus 5. They have not touching borders yet, but there Cyrus settled a city forward that is going to be touching pretty soon. 7 cities each, they are very even, and Huayna Capac is suddenly up to 9 cities. He settled 2 pretty quickly. Cyrus is on construction while Huayna Capac goes engineering. Cyrus is a little bit stronger than Huayna Capac. Huayna Capac is pleased with Cyrus though, 10 Huayna Capac cities now. So Huayna has more cities at the moment, going for banking also, while Cyrus is on code or laws. Huayna Capac goes music then, 10 cities to 7 for Huayna. Huayna going optics and astronomy. Huayna Capac is on astronomy then, turn 190 now, which means that he is going to get into the new world and maybe grow to be the biggest leader in the game then. Cyrus getting the metal casting underway. Then onto machinery, 10 cities to 7, let's see. Okay, we have 10 to 8. Now Huayna Capac is friendly with Cyrus. Huayna Capac is no longer in a religion. And Cyrus going optics now. Huayna Capac has settled in the east. We see in the east he is settled in the new world on that big continent. 11 cities to 8 for Huayna Capac now. Turn 225. Now he is no longer friendly, but he is still pleased. 13 to 8. And now Huayna Capac is going to get liberalism as well. He is first to live, yes, and now he goes printing press, while Cyrus is now on astronomy, but 14 cities Huayna Capac, 8 to Cyrus. Turn 245, we are coming up to turn 250, which is halfway through. 16 to 8 is the city count. Huayna Capac twice the number of cities as Cyrus. So twice the size of the empire, I should say. Now also Cyrus is settling cities in the new world. He has settled 1 up there, but Huayna Capac still 18 to 9 in the city counts. 18 to 10. Cyrus settled another one. Chemistry for Huayna Capac next. Cyrus is going education. turn 269 and 270. We are in the 18th century, 19 cities now for Huayna Capac, 11 for Cyrus. Cyrus is falling behind Huayna Capac in power. Huayna Capac is on replaceable parts and Cyrus is down to 0.7 the strength. 20 now cities for Huayna Capac. Huayna Capac goes towards rifling. He is pleased, but that doesn't really matter that much now, does it? 21 to 14. And Cyrus is going economics, no, corporation, I mean, sorry. Cyrus going corporation, and now gunpowder and chemistry. Huayna Capac is on scientific method, but Cyrus is down to 0.6 the strength of Huayna Capac. Huayna Capac with 21 cities to 17 right now, because Cyrus just settled the one city. And Huayna Capac going for physics, Cyrus on printing press. Turn 300 has come and gone, 21 cities to 17, so Cyrus, he is expanding, it's not that big of a difference right now. He is weaker than Huayna Capac is getting communism, while Cyrus is getting his replaceable parts. Now Cyrus is on rifling, Huayna Capac is friendly, so we won't attack, I guess. No, but he is on steel. So this we are at turn 315, 316, 22 cities to 19, railroads next for Huayna Capac. Cyrus is going for democracy. The Kremlin has been completed. And we see turn 324, 23 cities to 19, and electricity for Huayna Capac next. And there are privateers out there, they are doing their job. And we see 23 to 19 is the city count. Huayna Capac, what is he going for next? This goes for radio, and Huayna Capac has ended this golden age, okay. Cyrus is going physics though. And Cyrus is still weaker militarily than Huayna Capac, and 23 cities to 19 up to turn 336. And there is another settle for Cyrus, a one-tile island down south. Almost all the map has been covered now. So we have war, there is the war is on. Huayna Capac 25 cities to 19 is going for assembly line, while Cyrus is on steam power. And 25 to 19 is the city count, turn 345, but we do have the war, let's see what happens. Cyrus is only half the strength of Huayna Capac, 26 to 19 is the city count, going fascism now Huayna Capac, while steam power comes for Cyrus. Cyrus on to steel and up to down to 18 cities, 28, 18 is the city count. Huayna Capac now gets industrialism in 5, and Cyrus is just on steel, 28 to 18 is the city count. Huayna Capac surely goes for domination now. There he gets industrialism as well, while Cyrus is trying to go for railroads. Huayna Capac is getting artillery, 28 cities to 18, and now Huayna goes for rocketry next. 29 to 17, Cyrus is on 17 cities, turn 365, but still 17 cities and now down to 16, and there is a peace treaty signed. 30 to 16, Huayna Capac is going for mass media, while Cyrus, well, we don't know what they researched there. Cyrus is on communism, while Huayna Capac is on flight. 30 cities, 216, turn 371. The war ended. Will we see another one soon, or will we not? Cyrus is still only half the strength of Huayna Capac though. Huayna Capac has twice the strength of Cyrus. He must be plotting, mustn't he? Trying to go for that domination of Huayna Capac. He should do it at least. 30 cities, 216, turn 375. And Huayna Capac going for plastics, but is not stopping to go for culture, so that's good. Cyrus is going for combustion. And we see Huayna Capac next. Tech is what? Computers, okay. Has he stopped going to war because he wants to go into space instead? Perhaps, maybe. Let's wait and see. He's pleased with Cyrus anyway, which means that there is a lesser chance that he'll attack, but he can still do it, I believe. I think Huayna Capac can attack at pleased. Now he goes for robotics. It looks like Huayna Capac may have decided to go for space after all. He is doing the robotics while Cyrus is on assembly line. And Huayna Capac twice as strong as Cyrus, which means that Cyrus will probably have no chance if he tries to attack. He's also down to 16 cities, which is almost a little bit more than half Huayna Capac's number of cities. Huayna Capac with 30. Turn 387, Huayna Capac goes for biology. Still teching. Cyrus is getting the assembly line, while Huayna Capac is on biology, and Huayna Capac's next then. That's medicine, of course, and rocketry next for Cyrus. And Huamanga has reached legendary culture, which means that Huayna Capac is trying to, maybe he's trying to go for culture as well. Well, one of his cities has reached legendary. How far is he away with the other two? That is also a question. The question is, Huayna Capac, can you win space? Can you win culture? Can you go for domination? You can actually pick and choose what you want now, because you are twice as strong as Cyrus. You are going for superconductors. You are ahead in tech. You are probably ahead in culture as well, as we go into turn 400. And he gets superconductors, while Cyrus is on industrialism. 30 cities to 16. We have seen a war before in this game. However, I don't know if we will see another one. Huayna Capac, that must be what, ecology or something like that. I'm sorry, but the the late game texts are texts that I don't see too often, so I may be mistaken. I think it's ecology. 30 to 16. Cyrus is getting his industrialism now. Huayna Capac turn 404. We are within the last 100 turns. Satellites next for Huayna Capac. Artillery for Cyrus. And Huayna Capac completes the Pentagon. Okay, turn 406. It looks like Huayna Capac has decided to just settle for a space race victory this time then, because satellites now, and we are on turn 407. Cyrus is getting his artillery up. Huayna Capac has completed the Apollo program 408. And was that 407, 408 or something like that? Which means that he can start building his spaceship parts, but it doesn't matter, because now, even though he didn't use the slider towards the end, you see he is stacking. He has won a cultural victory, turn 410, 1990 AD. So Huayna Capac, congratulations with that. Yet another win and another 2 points. He did get culture, even though he didn't use the slider, he was teching, so it's going to be interesting to see. But right now, let's take a look at the replay, and I am going to shut up for a little while. Congratulations, Huayna Capac, with a cultural victory in 1990. There was one declaration of war. Huayna Capac attacked in 1920, turn 340. 3 cities captured, 0 lost. Signed peace 26 years and 26 turns later. He built the Apollo program in 1987, but then only 3 years later he did win the cultural victory. So, And let's go take a look at the statistics. Here we have the graphs. We see Huayna Capac is number 1 in score. GNP, oh, it's Huayna Capac. Manufacturing, it was even up until almost 1850 approximately, where Huayna Capac took over. Food, Huayna Capac towards the end there. Power was actually not that big of a difference in 1700 something. Culture, yeah, Huayna Capac started pulling ahead in culture pretty early, and espionage was Cyrus number 1. So, demographics. These are the Cyrus numbers, these are the Huayna Capac numbers. Yeah, we see there is a difference. Just managed to get over 1,000 in production Huayna Capac. Didn't get that on food, but good numbers nevertheless. In the top 6 cities and the wonders, let's see the wonders first. Go to the bottom and find that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wonders were completed in the BC era. And the rest came in the ADs, so there is no wonder Huayna Capac were winning culture with all of these wonders. Go to the top. And Huayna Capac with number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, and then Cyrus has the number 6 cities, so not top 6 Huayna Capac, but top 5, and then Cyrus the 6th. Statistics then. Cyrus built 20 cities, 1 religion, and 1 golden age, currently 32 windmills, 21 lumber mills, 16 towns. He built in his cities 20 granaries, 19 theatres and lighthouses, down to 6 universities. Let's go page down, and we see the beginning of the wonders here. Forbidden Palace is there. Let's go page down and see that the Jewish temple completes the list. Current units then for Cyrus: 42 infantry, 27 cavalry, and 22 riflemen. 1 SAM infantry, trained a total of 31 workboats, 29 workers, 27 cavalry, 22 settler and longbowmen. 4 great scientists as well, page down. And a maceman is at the bottom of that list. The list for kills: 6 cavalries, 5 privateers, 2 frigates, riflemen, infantries, and 1 caravel, 1 galleon, and 1 cannon. The losses are a little bit more heavy than 15 frigates, 9 galleons, and we see a worker at the bottom there. Those are Cyrus's numbers. Huayna Capac then built 26 cities, 6 religions, 3 golden ages, currently with 64 windmills, 50 farms, and 47 lumber mills. He built in the cities 27 lighthouses, 26 terraces, 24 harbors, and we see the list. Jewish temple there at the bottom, or 5 of them rather, page down. And here we see the wonders are starting to pop up. Mausoleum of Mesolos, University of Sankor. Let's go page down again. And a complete page of wonders and buildings. And let's go page down again and see that a hermitage is completing the list. You can stop the video and take a look if you want to know more. Current units for Huayna Capac: 81 mechanized infantries, 34 workers, 23 cavalries, down to 1 caravel. He trained a total of 40 workers, 27 settlers, 26 longbowmen, 7 Jewish missionaries. Let's go page down to 1 great spy. Let's go page down again and see that there is 1 galley completing the list. Let's confirm the kills. 15 frigates, 9 galleons, all the way down to a worker, and the losses: 6 cavalries, 5 privateers, and down to 1 cannon. So congratulations, Huayna Capac, with the cultural victory. Let's go to the victory condition screen and check it up. Here we see that Cusco has an insane amount of culture, 122,000 cultural points, while Tiwanaku just passed 50,000 to get him over the threshold for winning. Cyrus were nowhere near. Apollo program built by Huayna Capac, but he hasn't built any parts yet. He stopped the war when he got a total of 72% of the land area, which means that if he had not stopped the war, or if he had attacked 10 years later, he would probably have won domination a little bit before he did win culture, but that is not something that we need to care about at the moment. United Nations Apostolic Palace, both built by Huayna Capac. So let's go and take a look at the cities then. Cyrus has 16 cities. Let's go to his list, sort by population, and we see that Pasargada 18, Persepolis, Tarsus 17. They are happy with the exception of Herat, that has negative happiness then. They are healthy as well. Base food is in the 30s for the most part, 1 up to 41. Base commerce is good, 95, 94, 98, that's really good. Just a few more commerce to get up to 100, and good elsewhere as well. Production, building the Apollo program, done in 16 turns. Okay, 67 building that's well, it's the best production city, but it's a little bit late, isn't it? Exit, and let's take a look at Huayna Capac cities. Let's go to Huayna Capac. Okay, he has 30 of them, so he has a few more. Let's click and sort by population and go to the top. Under Huaylas, 23 pops, Chuito and Huanuco 22, and then Cusco 20, and we see that they are happy for the most part. They are also healthy with the exception of Sausa, that has a negative health. Base food, lot in the 40s, and yeah, most in the 40s, and then 30s until we get to the lower cities, of course. Base commerce, 124 in Cusco, 102 in Tiwanaku. Those are really good, and we see the rest here. When it comes to number of turns left for culture, it was Tiwanaku that just reached it this turn. So we see here building thrusters in high production cities. Okay, that's good, at least. Also 68, but Heroic Epic in Huamanga, maybe you should have built some spaceship part there as well. Burashian, size 9, that is the thing, 9 Burashian, there it is. And from Huaca and below are page 2 cities, so you can take a look at those numbers if you want. Spoiler alert, results and updated league tables follows after this screen. Looking at the updated league tables then, Cyrus is number 10, 6 points, negative 28 score turn difference. Huayna Capac is now number 12, 5 points, negative 8 score turn difference. Tomorrow, not tomorrow, we have one more game today. I am ahead of myself, I apologize. Later today we have the game between Pericles and Saladin, and tomorrow we are back in the 3rd division. That was what I was supposed to say. But a little bit later, Pericles Saladin, as I said. I am Kjotleik, this has been the Noble Leaders League. I hope to see you back for the second game of the day.